No excuses. No excuses. Do you understand what I'm saying? No excuses at all. This is not for everybody. I say this with humility and modesty. Like I said, there is a huge revival that's about to happen. There's a huge awakening that's about to happen. And these things are happening right under our noses, all right? These things are happening right under our noses. So I want to show you something really, really great. And I hope that you're ready for what I'm about to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends hearing, in the cryptocurrency world, there are certain things that we need to pay attention to. It does not matter what you think, my friends. That world is moving, all right? Let me share my screen with you right away, right? Because I am so fired up right now and I'm so excited, right? I'm so fired up right now and excited, all right? So let's do this. So listen, I hope you can see my screen. I want to be sure everyone can see my screen. Okay, all right, please make sure that you keep admitting the guys that are coming in so that the notification does not obstruct my screen sharing. All right, my friends, in the cryptocurrency space, there are thousands of coins. If you do not know about cryptocurrency and you have been sitting on the sideline, it's time to take it seriously, all right? There are over 7,000 coins, okay? And there are over 459 exchanges. For you to be able to navigate through this maze or this amazing space, then you need to be able to do fundamental analysis. You need to be able to do some technical analysis, and you need to be able to do some community analysis for you to understand out of these 7,000 plus, where should I put my money? Because I can guarantee you that just as you have so many cryptocurrencies out there prepared or designed to give you money, there are quite a lot more designed to take money away from you, all right? And you need to understand how to structure your portfolio. My friends, many of us this part of the world, or many of us around the world, approach this from a casual point of view. You cannot be approaching your journey to become a multi-millionaire or to even to become a billionaire from a casual point of view. You've got to be excited. The energy's got to be there. You have to be ready to learn. Many of us don't understand this. We just want that quick stuff. Just do it for me. No, it's not working that way. All right. For you to be able to do all these levels of analysis that I have just mentioned, you need a level of mentorship to keep you going. All right. You cannot afford to miss this. You need this mentorship. Now, the cryptocurrency market it's at some point it hit 2.1 trillion plus. In fact, it's bouncing back to that level again because, of course, it's a living thing. It's a market. Okay, so it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. You need guidance to navigate through. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself stranded. That's why many people find themselves stranded. All right. Now, you have two types, basically two classes. You have Bitcoin, which is the main crypto, which was the first cryptocurrency, and you have others that we refer to as altcoins. All right, it's like alternative coins. All right, and the very dominant one out of them is Ethereum. Now, what many people do know is they know just Bitcoin and they know Ethereum. That's all they know. They know nothing else. But man, 7,000 plus. Now, I think you're beginning to learn something. All right. So why should you pay attention to this? The first time cryptocurrency came and then the world saw it, 2020, 2009, and then 2010, it was $1. $1. And then the highest in 2010 that it grew was like $50. Do you understand? So it was 1 cent, I beg your pardon, 1 cent. And then it grew to 50 cents. All right. But at some point, while you and I were alive, and we are still alive, Bitcoin hit $67,000. I went back to 28, it climbed back. In fact, I said today, I think it hit 50 plus. It's a living thing. Pause for a moment. If you think this is just a fluke and a flash in a pan and it's going away, you've got to think again. If you think it's a flash in the pan, you've got to really think again. It's not. If you're sitting on the sideline, come on, wake up. The amazing thing is you do not need a university degree to understand what's happening in this space. Man, this room is it's busting my head. We're like 2:39 already, man. Let's get our friends in because this information is crazy what we're going to share with you. Remember, we're also going to give you a cryptocurrency that you can purchase for free. Come back and thank us later, all right? This research has been done on this. Of course, I still advise you to go do your own research because we are not financial advisors. Neither are we legal advisors. We are excited educators that are primed to help people, not to just turn a blind eye on this amazing space, but to focus and begin to learn what is happening and make decisions. All right, my friends, institutions are coming into the cryptocurrency space. Deloitte did this investigation, all right? Deloitte did this investigation and institutions are coming in. Okay. As of 2020 December, MicroStrategy Incorporated already announced that they had more than $1 billion in total Bitcoin purchases in there. I mean, and so institutions are moving in. What about the regular man on the street, the regular woman on the street, the regular boy or girl on the street? What can we do with this amazing space? Okay, institutions are getting in. BlackRock with 7.1 trillion under their management is getting into Bitcoin. You know, you can go do your research yourself. Don't just take everything we say. Go do your research. We're challenging you to wake up. Listen, sometime in December 2020, there was this article that went thus: internet was a passing fad as millions give up on it. Many people thought that the internet was just a passing fad, a flash in the pan. Guess what? That's not true. You and I know now that that's not true. Let me pause for a moment and ask you, what then do you think about cryptocurrency? What is your opinion right now about cryptocurrency and blockchain? Are you still thinking it's a passing fad? Are you still one of those that keeps jumping from one platform to another? Okay, looking for some easy way, looking for some unverified, some so-called smart path. Are you still there? Or are you looking at it and say, man, I think I should give a year, 2 years to really invest in this, understand this for the sake of my children, for the sake of my community, the people around me. Knowledge liberates. Are you still thinking it's just a child's play? Wake up, because an awakening is happening, a revival is happening. Attention, let me shock you. Attention is moving away from Bitcoin. Everybody just thinks it's Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. If attention is moving away from Bitcoin, where is the attention moving to? Do you want to know, or do you want to still sit back and say, okay, let me just get this? Are you just joking around? Now we're looking for people who are serious. Like I said, this is not for everyone, all right? But let me give you some more details. The big question is, something as small as 48,000 naira, $100, can it change someone's financial fortune? Can it? I mean, in the shortest possible time, can it? Let's see if that can. Now, I want to share with you this. In our community, what we do is we help people to get access to vital information. And then for them to take position. 2 things you've got to do. Get the info, the high quality info, take position. That's all you need. Get the quality info and then take position. That's all you need. So what we do is that we make calls, and you're going to see how amazing our calls have been. What we want to do is to take the burden of fundamental analysis, technical analysis, portfolio analysis, community analysis, all that stuff away from you. I just make it a bit simpler for the regular man, for the man who's got money in the bank and he wants to put the money somewhere that the money is going to make some huge profits for him, genuinely. For the man who is retired or the woman who is retired and is thinking, what can I do with my life? Or the person who's there and thinking, hey, listen, you know what? I think I really need to do something that I can help other people. All right. Now, this is for you. All right. All those who are raising their hands, if you have something to say, we're going to take your comments at the end of the day. So just stay put. Remember, we've got an amazing, a big announcement for you today. And I'm super excited. What if I told you that at some point while you and I were alive, and not too long ago, $500 grew into $4.2 billion. In other words, I'm saying 180,000 naira grew into 1.5 billion naira in a space of 5 months and 20 days. I mean, who would not wait for 5 months and 20 days to make 1.5 billion? Now, some of us might be thinking, how? Let me show you. It happened with this project called Thorcoin. Now, remember, when you invest in cryptocurrencies, you are not investing in internet money. You are not investing in, what I mean internet money, money in the air, you know, like people would say in vain money. No, it is more like in the traditional sense, you are investing in you are buying the shares of a company. So you are investing in tech companies that are solving problems. And so when you buy these when you purchase these cryptocurrencies or tokens, like you're buying some form of digitized, you know, shares or something, and you are giving your money to them so that they can improve the project, I mean, grow the project that they are embarked upon, as long as you trust the project, that the projects are solving human problems, they are bringing solutions to the table. As this company, as the project continues to grow, other people are going to see from the marketing and every activity of this company, and would also come to say, I think I like the growth pattern or the trajectory of this company, and they come in. As long as the value of the company grows, the value of the token also grows. That's where you that got in at a certain point, after getting the information, that's where you benefit. So this is real. It's not some trick. It's real. So if you're neglecting it, it's as good as neglecting a traditional company that has some massive potential and you had an inside information and you decided not to take action. This is a distribution of wealth from a few to the masses for those who would take action. Let me tell you a little bit about this coin. Now, Thorcoin, as at February 16, 2019, this coin was 0.24 cents. Imagine that you were in the community when this call was made. You were in the community where this call was made. Buy this at 24 cents. It means that if you had invested, if you had only $100, that you would have gotten 416.6 units. That's, let's take, for instance, 36,000 naira for ease of calculation. If you had invested $500, you would have had 2,083 units. And if you had invested 1,000 USD, you would have gotten 4,166 units. Fast forward to August, you see, from February to August 8, 2019, and that is 5 months and 20 days after, that coin, because of the value of the project, and the value of the token has increased from 0.24 cents to 2,023 US dollars. That translates to how much? That translates your $100 now becomes 102,781 US dollars. Your $500 becomes 2,083, becomes $4.2 million, which is approximately 1.5 billion when you translate it to Naira. It didn't stop there. Let's say you went in with 1,000, you had 360,000 you could play around with. And said, well, let me put it there because I have this information and let me see how this works out. And that's your money 5 months and 20 days after becomes $8.4 million. That is, when translated, 3 billion Naira. Just stop for a moment. I know for some people, this is not possible. Now they've come again. My friends, if your mind can grasp it, your hand can grab it. If you think this is not possible for you, then it's not possible. If you think it's possible, then it's possible. Right now, we're reading the chart backwards, but will you be able to read the chart forward? If this happened in 2019, what is going to happen going forward? What has happened? Well, that's 2019. Let me show you a few more. All right. Now, this is Theta Network. All right. As at March 13, 2020, this call was made in our community. It was 4 cents. This project, this token at this time was 4 cents when this call was made in our community. And those who were there and believed in the strength of our analysts and our coaches and mentors went in. And so if you are like had $100 at like 36,000, you could still buy. I'm sure those who had $50 at then 18,000 still bought something. So now fast forward 1 year after, that coin, because of the project that that behind the coin grew from 4 cents to $14.87. And what was the implication? The implication 12 months after was that the $100, 36,000 Naira became 18.5 million Naira in 1 year. That is more like, that was more like coronavirus, just before coronavirus struck, the lockdown and everything, right? That was what I meant. It was more like you went on lockdown and then you came back a millionaire. Just like that, without inviting anybody, without selling anything, without talking to anyone. All you did was you got the information from a reliable source and you took position. That's all, nothing more. That was all you did. You understand? I want to show you some more. Let's mute. Don't get distracted. Let nothing distract you because I'm all on fire right now. And I just hope that this gets to all of us and we make decisions immediately. There's no time to begin to think and analyze, overanalyze. If you had invested $500, that $500, that is 180,000, became or grew because of the project behind the token. When this was called in this community, you positioned yourself when it was 4 cents. And 1 year after, with 180,000 Naira, you are going home with 92.9, let's approximate it, 93 million Naira. 1 year, no invitation, selling nothing. All what happened was that you took position. With $1,000, you went home with 185.8 million. Now this is huge. All right, I could go on and on. Tesla fuel, again, the same thing happened. You see people who from $100, you're going down from 36,000 to 30 million, to from 180,000 to 154 million, from 360,000 to 380 million. Now listen, this is pure mathematics. The only two things, the determining factors, that you were in our community when a call was made, and you brought $100 of yours, and you said, I'm going to invest in this project. That's it. That was all you did. Nothing more. And because of the work and the projects behind this token, it grew. So you took position like a shareholder, and then you benefited. My friends, now you get to understand when I say that breaking away from the struggle and just the point of surviving, it just takes one decision, all right, amongst many others, and boom, you're gone. I want to show you one that is really that's like mind-blowing. Now here's this. One more I want to show you. This is BMD. You know why? Because many of us heard about it. Okay? Remember, all of these things that I just shared with you happened without you giving your money to anyone. Listen, this is very critical. Man, some of us have been burned. This is without you giving your money to anyone. This is you having 100% control. I want to go out. But of course, it's an investment. We're sharing this with you. It could have gone down, right? Let's face it, that's the reality. But because we have a team of people that have done the research and they've come to educate us, those who took action benefited. Wait until I show you this. In 2017, that was when, like, Bitcoin was going up, and then a call came from this community at some point that, listen, get out of Bitcoin. And those who listened left Bitcoin with sold Bitcoin at that point about 19,000 plus, 19,500 plus. And they waited for when Bitcoin went down to like 3,000, 2,000, then they bought. For those who felt Bitcoin was going to go straight to 50,000, they got themselves burned. They had to wait. Well, some people couldn't survive it. It was in the space of all of that that BNB showed up. Binance is the largest exchange or centralized exchange right now we have. Because they have value, they have use cases, people are using them, they have something, they bring solutions to the table. The coin that it brought at 3 cents, when this call was made, 3 cents, those who went in with just $100, 36,000 naira, had three. That is, even at that time, 2017, I know the value of the exchange rate was not up to 360. But for ease of calculation, let's tell you what happened. 36,000. And you had 3,300 units. Guess what? Those who had $500 had it. That is like 180,000. What happened? 3 years and 7 months after. 3 years and 7 months after. That's 36,000 naira, as it were, we're calculating with 360, grew to 1.1 billion. Who would not wait for 4 years or for 3.5 years to grow 36,000 to 1.1 billion without giving your money to anyone, without the fear of losing your money anytime, because it's cryptocurrency. If the price will go down, yes, if you wait long enough, the price will come back up, so you are not losing your money. All right? Without inviting anybody, without referring anybody, without selling any pin, no toothpick, nothing. And in 4 years, this is more like you retiring. Come on. Or this is more like you investing, putting an investment down for your son or daughter while they got into the university. And 4 years after, at the point of graduation, they are billionaires already. That was what happened. For those who invested $500, what happened? They went home with 5.6 billion. For those who invested $1,000, 11.2 billion. Folks, this is crazy. This is crazy. Now, all of this happened in this community because people listened to some information, trusted information, high quality information, and they took action. At this point, my friends, I'm going to take a pause. I'll come back and I'm going to I'll be inviting my friend and someone I respect so much and a business partner as he comes on board and is going to share some examples why people that have benefited, and these are regular people like you and I, all right, regular people like you and I that took action and have benefited in one way or the other. There are a variety of ways to benefit from this community, I can assure you. So I'm going to share some with you. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you what the solution we have. How can you be in a space, all right? How can you be in a space where this information is flowing so that you can take action without giving your money to anyone, without taking total control? All right, so Engineer Edward Egbarase, are you there? Engineer Edward Egbarase, are you there?
Very well.
I'm smiling. Come on, you're
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, everyone. It's been a house full of energy everywhere. People get to see how they can be given that control, 100% control, to be in their resources, watch it grow into abundance. That can only be found in To Know It. I say, welcome to Know It. Before I share one or two things with you, I would like you to have take a look at these wonderful testimonies we have in our community. The testimonials are just everywhere across the globe. I say big congratulations to everyone in the house right now. And thank you very much, Mr. Stallone, for coming to partner to ensure together we impact lives and transform ordinary people, okay, into supermen, if you like. All right, so let me share my screen and get to see a number of testimonials that we got for you today. Thereafter, we'll just share a few things and then we'll call it a day.
Hi everyone, my name is Gloria and I would like to testify about my investment in To Know It. Yes, it's an investment. $500 I invested last year, and the knowledge I got from To Know It, and I'm still getting from To Know It. It's phenomenal. I tell you, I invested $1,000 last year, and this is March. It's not yet up to a year. And $10,000. I did not add one kobo. All I did was sit down every Thursday. Well, not every Thursday, but as many Thursdays as I could. And those days that I needed to go to the videos to learn, I would go back and learn. And I picked the coins that Marius would advise. Purchase this coin is going to do well, blah, blah, blah. And I kept following up on Binance. And my money has grown to $15,000 USD, yes. And this has afforded me time to do other things I've always wanted to do. I've been able to have more time with my children because I'm making money even as I'm talking to you. So please invest in To Know It. Get to know it, and you will not regret it. Thank you. Bye.
Absolutely.
Mr. Lawrence, so when did you join us?
I joined in 2019.
Yeah. 2019?
Yes.
All right.
When we were Python then.
From Python to Know It?
To Know It, yes.
Okay, so what did you do after joining? Did you buy any coin?
Yeah, I did.
You bought some coin. How much coin did you
What's the name of the coin you bought?
The coin is Rune.
Rune. R-O-U-N-E. Okay.
So I bought it with $200.
$200 worth of coin, 2019. Can I say have your attention?
At that time, it's at the rate of dollar was, I think,
350.
The $200 was about 70,000 naira.
Okay, 70K.
About 70K.
70,000 naira, yeah.
So what has the Lord done?
Then the Rune as at November 2020, I've realized about 4 million.
I like you. Repeat that one. I beg, repeat that. Sorry guys. Please guys. How did you take that video?
Amount of the investor.
He invested $200, right? Which year? 2019. By 2020. By 2020. Which one?
By 2020, November.
November.
Yeah.
You've realized
about 4 million.
4 million.
4 million.
With 70,000, he made 4 million.
70,000.
Is that good or very
Did you
good?
sell the coin off?
Is that good or very good? Excellent. You got it.
All right. Now, who knows what he will have made if he did not sell the coin? Because if you check the market now,
if I don't sell the coin as at November, if I have come and leave it till now, and I made about at least 7 to 8 million.
Put your hands together, please.
no, this is just
No.
long term.
Long term. He bought it empty. We walked away.
Lawrence, we appreciate it. All right, thank you so much. Please, can we?
Today about to know it the month of November last year, and I think I attended like 2 or 3 trainings with Honorable Engineer and Lady $1 billion. Please, sorry, permit me to say praise God.
You know, hallelujah. Okay.
So in December we bought a coin of $300, and out of that time we were listening to Mario's, thank you. So of course he will tell us what to do, coin to buy, and how to trade, how to take profits, and how to stop loss. So then I bought 2 coins, most of them, and just on my Binance. I left it, that's the truth, because at the point I usually have access to my back office where I join meeting and see I go through the academy and all that. But for like 2 months, that didn't work. So suddenly I checked my Binance in January, and towards the end of January, I was shocked at what I saw. The $300 has turned to about 1,000, plus. And as of today, I'm talking about over $2,000, and it's still growing. Thank you so much.
I joined August last year. And that came and I came with some people.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you my. Yeah.
August last year. And when I came, I liked what I heard and I liked what I saw. So I signed up with $500. And Edward passed all of them to rest. Then I got a wind of some coins to buy. I bought with just about $200. I bought some coins. I bought because I got engaged in the ministry and some activities. I've not been coming since. I've not been coming. When I came, I opened my Binance and I showed him $200. It's now over $1,550.
Please say that again.
$1,550.
From $200. From what? From what month, please?
And that's $200. Maybe I did it around October. That was when I stopped coming. October. And now I have over $1,500. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is where to be. Okay. In around August, when I checked my Binance and the account that I have on my Binance, it was around $3,000. Okay. So, but as I speak to you, it's amazing. I'm clocking almost about 20,000 K.
That is it. That is it. The testimonials are just everywhere. I just have to stop there because of our time. Don't worry, we're bringing you more. The truth is that this is happening to everyone. Now, I love this space because it gives everyone the opportunity, gives everyone the chance. Okay, it gives everyone the chance to profit. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you have. You see, the man with $1 billion is making money. The guy with $10 is also making money. It can only happen in this space. And that's why we say to know it is giving everyone that unfair advantage. All right. So I'll be handing you back now to Mr. Stallone. Doing a wonderful job here tonight. Back to you, Mr. Stallone.
Awesome, great stuff. I'm so fired up. Even listening to or watching those testimonials. So here's the thing. What's the solution that we offer? All right. I want to share with you right now. I'll just go straight to. There are so many things to share with you, but I just go straight to the solution that we offer. Listen, for you to take advantage of what we're doing, you have to. Our community gives you an unfair advantage, like Engineer Edward said, because we have a team of analysts that are actually led by a man named Marius Landman. He's our chief data analyst and co-founder. Trust me. You have like 30+ years combined works in complex system auditing and global trend and algorithm forecast modeling. And man, this group is good. Why do we say they are good? Look at why we say they're good. From 2017 till date, they've done right now, actually they've done over 789 trend forecasts. And trust me, of all of these, 767 have come accurate. Only 22 missed calls. And when we say missed calls, we're talking about where we say, okay, we look at it's going to hit 1,000. We're saying a particular project will hit $1,000, 1,000%, and then maybe it comes short and maybe it hits 500% or 200%. We don't take it. We say, okay, that was a miss, but not like it's totally a miss. If you take this calculation, that's about 97.5%. All right. So listen, that's like 97 or 97.5% accuracy. Man, you know what? Our reports, 1.7 million of our reports have been downloaded in over 65 countries. This can't be totally wrong. 97.5% accuracy. So remember, like I said, you don't have to refer anyone. You do not have to give your money to anyone. You do not have to sell anything. Nobody's going to take money from you. Two basic parameters are important: that you are in the space when the information flows through, and you position yourself. Those are the two things. And I don't think anybody here in this room cannot do that. So why should you trust our community and the analysts and mentors and coaches that we have? It's because of the results that we've produced. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. For you, this is what we have. The solution we have is that we've put together what we call a pro arcade. What's the value? We've said that with what we serve you, all right, you will get top 40 coins in the market. My friend, sometimes you need just 2 or 3. Like I showed you, if you had invested in Binance, in BNB in 2017, and you're going home with 5 billion, do you need anything? You need to bother yourself again. Because with that, and you know what to do, you've been trained, you've developed your mind to manage that amount of money, you'll never go broke. You'll never struggle again. But imagine if you have 40 coins, a market full report analysis given to you, valued at $1,000 for a whole year. Because this market, this space is dynamic. So you need guidance. And another thing that this pro arcade that we've put together brings with is top 40 coins market sneak report, especially for those who would say, okay, I don't have the time to read too many reports. Just do the sieving, do everything, and just give me sniper kind of direction. Then you need the sneak report. This is valued at $1,429. And then we have a periodic live webinar and mentorship valued at $749. Because sometimes you see reports, all right, PDFs, but you also need our experts and the analysts to really explain why they are saying this is where the market is going, this is where we're going, this is what actions you could take, because it is your decision to make whether you want to take the action, whether you want to position yourself or not. But this space is lit. This space is on fire. There is an awakening happening. Don't sit down and allow this to pass you. Then we have our trading academy. For those who say, I want to go a little bit deeper. I want to understand, because giving you reports sometimes without setting guidance, just like giving you a bicycle, the frame of a bicycle without tires. But the training academy is such that you will understand. I believe you should have a basic understanding of what is happening. This pro arcade is not designed for people. It's not basically designed for people who have all the time in the world. Our focus basically is for people who don't
Stallone, you're never tired though.
All right.
Oh.
For people who actually do not have the time. Do you understand? People who are saying, look, I don't have the time. You understand what I'm saying? But I really want to make money in this space. I genuinely want to. There's no need to be tired because we want to get out there and help people. Then we have the blog post. We have blog posts that will follow. Okay, every time you get this post guiding you, valued at $500. We have structured coins analysis, valued at $497. Remember, you need to understand fundamental analysis. What's the project behind these coins? What is the movement? What are the timelines? Why should you trust this project? Why should you put your money there? Then technical analysis. What is the market saying every day? The candle readings and all of that. You don't have the time to do all of that. So our community of analysts, they do all of that valued at $497. Then we have the merging coins analysis. There are some coins that you do not know. Some projects that are in the works, you do not know. But what we do, what we've brought to the table right now is helping you to identify them at the floor level, even before they get out there, even before the first set of people get to know them. So that you buy when it's really low, 4 cents, 1 cent. So just a small move and boom, there's an explosion. You understand what I'm saying? If we put all of this together, my friends, this is valued at $11,750. Let me ask you, remember I said, this space, what we're sharing with you is not for everyone. So if you think that making $800+ dollars, 1.5 billion, 18 million, 20 million, 50 million naira, 100 million is not worth investing 11,750. I want to see your hand up. Folks, if you ask me with my mindset, and I know every forward-thinking person, it is worth investing that amount of money. But you're not going to pay 11,750. You're not going to pay 10,000, all right? To see people raising their hands up, or where will get to you. You won't pay 10,000. You won't pay $5,000. You won't even pay $3,000. Let me tell you what you're going to pay. If you are interested to get into this community, this is the investment. All you need is a one-time investment of $250. That is an enrollment fee, one time. And that gives you access to 3 months subscription. 3 months subscription for you to taste what we have. And then if you say, fine, I want to do this, I want to be in this community for the next 1 year, then it's going to cost you a paltry sum of $1,000, just $1,000 as against 11,000 plus. And if you say, okay, you know what, I don't have to wait for 12 months, I want to do 6 months, that will cost you only $550. Just $550 in a community. Get everything I have mentioned, plus live, consistent, week in and week out coaching in our various nodes, especially if you're in Nigeria, all right? Plus our online backup classes and coaching will be happening every Friday in addition to what our mentors and analysts give to you. This is way out, all right? But if you say 6 months, I really want to do this. I can do 6 months. Then we also have something for the little guy too, all right? $300 for 3 months. So with $550, that is your enrollment fee, and with $300, that is your enrollment fee plus $300. Yeah, with $550, you are in the community and you have full access to everything that I have shared with you. All right. Now, if this is great, can I see us type great in the comment section? Listen, don't get tired. Can I see great? Type in the comment section. In the comment section. Let's see. Let's get that. Remember, we're going to give you an asset you can take advantage of right away. Great. Come on, let's push this. Let's not get tired. At the end of the day, we're going home to sleep. Nothing more. So we're already at home. Come on, let's push this. Push. Awesome. Fabulous. Great stuff. Here's the thing. I've got some exciting news for you. Exciting news right now. What's the exciting news? The exciting news is that We are starting something great, and we want to give advantage to, we want to give the first slots to the people who feel, hey man, I'm into this. Because in every information that you give at every point in time, there are people that are going to say, I'm in, I'm going full throttle, I'm going to take off. There are people that will remain on the tarmac and will remain on the runway for a very long time. So we're looking for those who are going to take off. So if you want to take off, this pre-sale offer is for you. For the first 500 people that will pay $1,250 to get into the community, you will get, instead of getting 1 year or getting 1 year and 3, instead of getting 1 year, as it were, you are going to get 2 years. You're going to get another year for free. So instead of paying $2,250, you're paying only $1,250. So for 2 years, you are in this community, you are getting info, you are taking action with your $50, your $100, your $1,000, you're positioning yourself. Man, by 2023, like yes, you understand what I mean? This is just a journey. Don't take it like it's an act, it's a process. And you need mentorship. Mentorship is a shortcut to success. But if you miss the first 500 parts, that's the diamond path, then you fall into the royal path. By paying $1,250, you get 1 year and 6 months instead of 1 year. If you miss that 500, those 500 packs, which I do think that it will not even get to any point. If you miss it, you've missed it. Then you'll have to buy the golden pack where you'll get extra 3 months. That's all. If you miss this, then you've missed it, you fall back to buying it. You will never, all you need to do, you pay for 1 year, you get 1 year. My prayer to all of us is never ever miss. In fact, go for the diamond pack right away. All right? Take your spot right now. My friends, finally, seeing what is possible that I have shared with you, testimonials that you have heard, figures that you have seen that you can verify by yourself, calls that have been made in this community, and people that have and successes that have been recorded, mathematically and scientifically proven. With this knowledge and guidance for the next 6 months, 1 year and 6 months, or 2 years, I like to believe that it's impossible to subscribe and follow this system that we've created without exiting lack and entering into financial freedom in the shortest possible time. It's just not possible. Finally, I don't know what your mindset is like, but I'm vibrating with love and empathy. I want all of us to move. But trust me, with or without you, this space will move on. With or without me, the space will move on. But I'm in the space already. I'm taking positions, and we will take positions. So I hope you've been fired up this evening, this afternoon or morning, wherever you're watching this from. Right now, I could take a couple of questions, and I'll hand you again over to my friend and partner, Engineer Edward Egbarase. Questions, whatever questions you have, let's take that, and then we can close. And immediately go back to whoever invited you, whoever shared this link with you, and tell them to show you how to get started immediately. I mean immediately. Do not miss the diamond packs. I tell you, do not. Get started immediately. Thank you very much. Over to you, Engineer Edward Egbarase.
All right, thank you again. Mr. Stallone, great job.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it's all be said. It's up to you to do something. You know, the best time to have planted a tree, friends, was 10 years ago. You see, the next best time is now. So let's take some questions, then we'll call it a day. Yes, any question in the house, please? Mr. Stallone, any question in the house? Okay. Is it Ifina or Ifi? Please ask your question. Unmute yourself and ask your question, please. Hello? Okay, what about Abosede? Kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. Okay, apparently everyone is cool tonight. Let me see the chat if there are questions there. Okay, Suzanne is asking, so because we are in a various home, we should. No, no one is sleeping here. No one is sleeping here, Suzanne. All right, we are calling the day right away. Okay. Someone said, please call out comments. Thanks. Okay. All right. So apparently we got no questions here. Okay. So please do well to get about the person invited you here. And let's get started because our business is strictly by invitation. Nelson, your hand is up. Please unmute yourself and talk to us. Yes, Nelson, unmute yourself and talk to us.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. He talked about the free coin he's going to tell us about. So I'm still waiting for that. So is he telling us the
Sorry,
free coin? He talked about
I didn't get that.
when he was giving his presentation just now. He said he was going to give us
the
name of free coin.
Yes.
I don't know where he's going to. So we are waiting for that.
Okay. Can I just take this off real quick?
Yeah, it seems the next one's free coins.
Okay. I thought you guys were going to forget. All right, great stuff. So, yeah, now there's a shift, all right? There's a shift right now in the space, all right? There was a time it was all Bitcoin, all right? But there's a shift right now. Right now, there's a shift towards what we call the NFT space. And those that are members already in our community, they have this. That's the privileged information that they have well in advance. Before now, we had one pulse chain. I know many people may not have heard of that, but people in this community heard about that. And the step-by-step process of investing was also told to them. And people invested at different levels. People who had $50, $100, $200, $1,000, $500, $5,000, $10,000, whatever. But many people out there did not. Today we have one again that members have already bought. Some are still buying, but we're giving it out to you again for free. And it's called Orica. Now, this is a different type. This is a different form of, this is a new breed. Okay, we had a meeting with the CEO, with one of the big guys there and decision makers, Kareem, and he told us, he gave us a step-by-step breakdown in this community, what's going to happen. So if you've ever heard of Orica somewhere, which I'm not sure you have, but if you have and you're taking it lightly, now we're saying take it a bit more seriously. So go in there, whatever you have, invest, get it, but again, we are not financial advisors. We're not legal advisors. Do your own research. So the asset I'm giving to you right now is Orica. And whoever invited you here will send you the process, or let me see if I can do that because I've promised you, I want to actually give it to you because I've promised you, I want to show you how. Or you know what? Go back to whoever invited you. So you will get back to the person. I have the information on how you can get it. I go back to whoever invited you and ask them that a coin was called Orica. How do I buy it today for free? You don't have to be a member of to know it, to buy it, all right? We're giving you for free. But the reason I'm not giving you details on how to get it is I want you to go back to whoever invited you so there's a connection, there's an engagement, all right? So I hope I have fulfilled my promise. Thank you very much.
How do you spell the Orica?
All right, Orica is spelled O-R-I-C-A.
Thanks.
O-R-I-C-A. Go back to whoever invited. We have it step-by-step template. So easy, anybody can do it. All right, over to you, Engineer Edward, please.
All right. Thank you once again. I think with this, we'll come to the end of tonight's presentation. So let me check if you have other questions. If there are none, then I'll sure come back to you. Let me just check the chat area if we have questions. Okay, anywhere you are. Anywhere you are, can register. Okay, all right. Somebody, I'm a member of tonight. Okay, it's losing by 10% on Kengeku. Is the price in 2 ways? Okay, I need someone to help me buy Orica. All right, again, just get back to the person invited to be here. Okay, we have videos, we have materials on how you can buy Orica and other coins that we'll be talking about. So back to you, Mr. Stallone, for you to wrap this up. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. If you're a member of To Know It, get back to the, it's always stay in the community. If you don't have this information, you probably have been away for a while. Get back connected, and you know, you will get the breakdown. And for the person who said it's losing by 10%, remember I told you from the beginning, the people we are focused on are long-term players. All right, the market will not just go straight up. The market will go down, but we have you, if you buy it now, following what we are telling you, or even buying it lesser than the price it is already in the market. So you understand? So go back to whoever invited you, my friends. Thank you so much. And I'll see you at the top. Let's get into the profit-taking arena. Don't forget, on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, 8 p.m., we would have some new information for you to help you make decisions. But it's a lot better for you to be part of the community to get the juice. Bye for now, and do have a beautiful night rest. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.